So, should you panic buy Zbcn right now? Because investors are regretting not buying more. I'm going to let you guys know what I mean in just a second, but remember, nothing here is financial advice. I can always be wrong, so make sure you guys do your own research. Now, before I get into the video, if you're looking for a great crypto exchange, make sure you check out my link to BTCC. You get 10% bonus on first time deposits, extra bonuses up to $10,000, no VPN, no KYC. If you're someone that trades using leverage, you get to use up to 500x leverage. The link will be in my description down below for anyone that is interested. But getting into the video here, so first, if we take a look at the fear and greed index, we can see that the fear and greed index right now is sitting at 74. A 74 greed, so it's getting up there closer towards that extreme greed area. What's very interesting about this though is the fact that the last couple days in crypto, with the exception of Bitcoin, really Bitcoin's kind of just been trading sideways, but most of these altcoins was in the red over the last couple days, right? But the fear and greed index continues to climb, and that's because people know the direction where the market is headed, and it looks like it's going in the right direction. As long as Bitcoin remains over 100K, we're still looking very, very strong, in my personal opinion. All right, but talking about Zbcn right now, if we take a look here, we can see that Zbcn on the day is pretty much flat, not anything really happening. It's not really up much. It's up like 0.68%. The current market cap is 142 million, and the volume is actually down on the day. It's down 29%, which is kind of interesting there. But the price where the market cap price of Zbcn right now is still in levels where people can make life-changing returns if Zbcn gets to the price target where we expect it to get to at the peak of this bull cycle. Now, if you guys haven't been watching my Zbcn videos and you don't know what price that is, we're going to discuss that a little bit later on as well. But the market cap is still low enough where people can make some pretty life-changing returns. Again, we have been in this one for quite a bit, and I'm sure some of you have definitely taken profits out of this thing already. I have actually noticed something kind of interesting on the charts, which I want to talk about in just a second. But take a look at this. So this person says, Zbcn is a treasure that many people don't even know they are looking for yet. Buy now before the herds find it, and you'll pay dearly for your wait. People are bullish. People are just bullish, even reading a couple more of these. So most of my hope in Zebec is based on the fact that they have a debit card and the fact that the business is centered upon the payroll game. These are two massive marketing strategies that are built into the project itself. What else does this person say down here? This person says, Zbcn is like gold, just buy and hold, don't sell, let it ride to the moon. All right, so yeah, people are bullish, but a couple things that I want to talk about before I get into the charts and stuff is this thing. So this post right here, this person says, on God, I'm still waiting on Zbcn retracement or move down. I took for granted a million Zbcn for 1K, and I don't know about you, but damn, I miss it because I know what this project will do. So as you can see, investors are regretting not buying more Zbcn. And that is typically how it goes. After you buy something, it's skyrocketed. You're like, oh, shoot, I should have definitely loaded the boat, especially after you continue to conduct more and more research into the project. You're like, this really is a potential gem. And I did get this thing at the bottom of the charts. Why didn't I load up the boat? The way that I like to approach things is I like to DCA into coins. But if I'm looking at a chart, right? So this is a Zbcn chart, and I'm going to talk about it in just a second. But if I'm looking at a chart and I see that the project is sitting literally at the bottom of the charts where I have this line drawn in, this blue line right here, this is clearly the bottom of the charts for Zbcn. Now, I'm not saying that something can't go wrong. It breaks through this line and continues to bleed towards the downside. But when you see a chart that looks like this, you got to take advantage of the opportunity if you believe in the project, because you never know when that bounce is going to happen. And all it takes is one bullish news, and then you never see these prices again for an insane amount of time. Got to take advantage when you get the opportunity. Now, I'm not telling anyone to go all in anytime they see a coin sitting at the bottom of the charts, because it all just depends on your trading strategy and whatever you are comfortable with. All right. And again, nothing here is financial advice, but I'm just saying the way that I like to operate is if something is sitting at the bottom of the charts, I'll take advantage of this dip. Now, if it was sitting higher up on the charts, but I felt like the coin is going to continue to run, then at that point I do a slow DCA. But again, you got to pay attention to the charts. That's the most important thing because people are always trying to look to get these things off of support levels. Now, talking about how the chart is performing on Zbcn. So right now I'm in the daily time frame, right? And you can kind of see this cup and handle pattern that's been formed on the daily time frame, which is a definite bullish pattern here. The only thing is, and I already have them circled in, Zbcn has this nasty resistance over 0.002. There is a nasty resistance here, and it goes all the way back through this area. When was this? This was 20. Let's get rid of that for a second. 0.002. This is May of 2024. It has this nasty resistance area. So we need to break through that 0.002 resistance area and then hopefully make our way back to all-time highs of 0.0034 and then well beyond that. Right? But right now, investors are wondering if they're ever going to get an opportunity to get Zbcn all the way down here again at the bottom of the charts where this line is at 0007. Is that even possible? Can that happen? Well, anything is possible in crypto. It doesn't mean it's going to happen anytime soon, because if we check out Bitcoin, right now Bitcoin is sitting at 104,000, and the way that things are looking on the Bitcoin charts, kind of looks like Bitcoin is about to reach like 108,000 and maybe beyond sometime soon, actually. And Ethereum right now is sitting at 2,500, over 2,500. There was a little bit of a retracement over the last like 2 or 3 days, but the market is moving back in the right direction. So we'll see how things actually play out there. If we go over to the 4-hour time frame for Zbcn, right now, let's take a closer look at this. Things are still looking quite healthy. You can see this retracement that happened not that long ago, bounced off of a nice support level at 0.0014. And we can see that that area previously acted as a resistance back here in April, the end of April. There was a double top right here, and resistance ends up acting as support level once the resistance get broken, and that's what we saw. Bounce off of resistance at 0.0014 here on May 14th. Some people thought Zbcn was going to continue to crash because of the unlock period. Did not happen. Made its way back up, forming this cup and handle pattern, and we're going to see where things are going, but things are looking pretty good on the charts here. Now, if we add in this indicator, we can see that we are still in this bullish momentum that was fired on April 28th and a buy zone that was fired on May 13. If you took advantage of that buy zone, you would have been up on your investment right now. This is Trade Assist. You can find it down below, let you know when's a good time to buy and sell crypto and when there's a bullish and bearish momentum happening. Now you can find Trade Assist down below for anyone that is interested in that. But as far as I can tell right now, Zbcn is headed in the right direction, and hopefully it gets towards that 10-cent area, which we have talked about in the past. We're saying we're hoping it can get to 10 cents. And around 10 cents, that's a 53x from where the price is at right now. And that's somewhat close to where the price of XLM is currently at right now. I think XLM is sitting at like a $9 billion market cap, something like that. So hopefully Zbcn can get somewhere. Yeah, XLM is sitting exactly at 9 billion. So hopefully XLM or Zbcn can get somewhere near the price of XLM in terms of market cap. But that's all I have for you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Check out a few of the links that I have down below. And until next time, take care.